Assalamu alaikum friends. Hope you all are enjoying best of your life. Friends, today I am going to discuss about mainframe in this video. As we all well aware that mainframes are now an important part of our life. So without wasting of your time, let's move to our video. There are four classification of computer: supercomputer, mainframe computer, mini computer, microcomputer. In this video, I am discussing about mainframe computer. In next slides, mainframe computer description are big, powerful, expensive computer used by most large organization. Capacity very powerful computers, speed very fast in processing data. Cost very expensive, large companies include bank. A normal man cannot purchase it because they are very expensive. This is known as mainframe computer. In next slide we are we study about mainframe operating system. Computer that can support thousands of application and IO device to serve thousands of users. Most mainframe computers are sold by IBM and the operating system are also provided by IBM. ZOS is IBM Farmer's mainframe operating system. This is known as operating system of mainframe. In next slide, we see mainframe picture. They are very large. They occupy a large space. Mostly they are placed in rooms, large rooms in large buildings. We can face difficulties to store them because they are very large. In next slide, we can see mainframe computers in large buildings. They are placed in rows. The next slide is most interesting. In this slide, we study about mainframe history. In 1950, mainframe computers were physically large computers. Few business could afford them. In the 1960s, with standardized mainframe, customers could write business applications that did not need hardware and software. In 1964, the introduction of the IBM System 360 signaled the start of the 3G fast generation purpose computer. In 1950, they are very large. They space a large space, and in large buildings they are placing. In next slide, we see the man working on mainframe computer. In these slides, we can see they are very large, very big. They are stored in large buildings, rooms. There are some difficulties to store them. In next slide, we can see the engineer works on mainframe computer system. In past, they face enough problem to handle them because they are very large and their construction is very complex. So in past, there are very difficulties to handle them. In next slide, guys, we study about mainframe design. The central processor contain the processor, memory, control circuits, interface for journal. They are included in mainframe designs. In next slide, we see the internal structure of mainframe computer IBM. This is called mainframe computer. In next slide, we see system books from IBM. System, processor, CPU, CEU, CPC. They are include system books from IBM. Inside the books, they include processor, CPU, engine, PCU, CPC, ICF, etc. They are parts of mainframe computer. They play an important role in working of computer. The next slide is about storage concept. Virtual storage is managed in units of 4 kilobytes, known as page. This provided an environment for each page, job, interactive user, and transaction service. User-wide program extremely large address space. This is called virtual storage. And real storage is managed in elements of 4 kilobytes known as frame. Page from backing store loaded into available frame. Real storage is not directly addressed by application program. That is known as storage concept. Virtual storage and real storage. They are different from each other. In next slide we see mainframe computer. They are placed in rows. Their construction is very complex. They occupy a large space. The next slide is about the operating system, signals transmission, the circuits, etc. And in next slides we study about mainframe application. Many of today's basic websites store their production database on a mainframe host. The mainframe occupies a coveted place in today, a business environment. In banking, finance, healthcare, insurance, utilized government, and multitude of other public and private enterprise. Customer information control system used in bank, dollar application, ATM system, and 90% of Fortune 500 companies. There is a transaction service that runs primarily on mainframe system. That is, they are all come in mainframe application. Mainframe play their role in these departments. In next slide we see the mainframe transmission. Now we move toward mainframe communication. Central site communication controller handle multitasking to reduce transmission cost. Handle detailed interaction with cluster controller, freeing mainframe to deal with database processing. This is called mainframe communication. In next slide you can see mainframe working system. Large buildings, offices, they are physically and communically are connected with mainframe computer system. The future of mainframe computer is most important. They play their role in every department. Not only large buildings, offices, departments, rich person can purchase them. In future maybe normal man can purchase them. This is video about mainframe computer system. I hope you all enjoying this video. Thank you guys so much. Allah Hafiz.